Imagines in those vast nowhere hangars, what do you imagine is the kind of contact they've had? What do you think Reagan meant when he said at the screening of Close Encounters, there's only a few people in the room that know how real this stuff is? How deep do you think the contact has gone, and do you think it influences events here?
Right. So I don't need to believe, I don't have the luxury of disbelief about this. You know, it is my job to speak with people in different levels of government and the military and pilots. And, you know, look, man, I don't have the luxury of disbelief. I know for certain, and it has been proved to me beyond a shadow of a doubt, that we have full intact craft and machines that we have been trying to reverse engineer. And I'll just say it, man, these machines, they're not from here. Whoever built these appear to be a non-human intelligence. Now, where they're from, because the word extraterrestrial means just not from Earth, but also the word alien. You know, what is alien? Alien is anything that is alien to us, right? So I know for certain that there have been limited comms or communications with whoever these builders, we'll just call them occupants or builders of these craft are. Now, are we being told the truth when we've had these comms with these builders or occupants, right? And that I have no idea. How could I possibly know? But I do know that we have reverse engineering exploitation programs for non-terrestrial technology, and I have brought forward witnesses. I brought forward witnesses publicly as well as privately. I brought witnesses forward. So within government, people know who they are. And I will be bringing a lot more people forward that have actually worked on these technologies, verified, bona fide, no mystery. They've been part of these reverse engineering SAP's special access programs. So look, man, it's happening. Now, what is the implication of this? And that's the huge question you just asked. You know, how could I possibly know? I know for me, I feel like I have a right to know, a need to know, and a personal duty to find out. But I also believe the global public has too. Look at it this way. If our universe, if the fabric of our reality, if the nature and the topography of what we understand to be real is vastly different than what we are being told, and that is known by certain parties, from mathematics and physics and material science to just the idea that we are not alone in the universe, and not only that, but we have had contact for a long durational period. Maybe we can't trust those we've had contact with. That's a big deal. Now, the reason for the secrecy, dude, this is like so obvious once you really grasp it. It's so simple. This technology can be weaponized. We're talking about weapons of mass destruction. The actual propulsion system in these craft are gravitational. If anybody can catch up with the material science to making these materials, which you would need atomic layering in a zero gravity environment, if we were able to replicate that, let's say China does, let's say Russia does, all of a sudden what happens is that country has an advantage beyond anything that has ever occurred in the history of humankind. So this is being taken very seriously by people within our Defense Department. I can attest to that personally, that I know that to be true. This is not a fringe topic. This is classified at the highest level of national security within your government, within my government. Now, we got some goodies, and we're trying to work on them. But the big question is, how does it change humanity? How does it change the way that we interact with our family? How does it change the way that we prioritize our jobs, our work, what we do with our life? Once we learn that we are part of a bigger ecosystem, a cosmic ecosystem, and that distance and space and time is irrelevant to travel, it changes the way that we deal with fossil fuels. It changes the way that we deal with our basic understanding of interfacing through electronics and communications. It changes everything, and it changes it now. We are slow to grow. That is true about humanity. We are slow to grow. But the thing is, we're smart, we're capable, and we do grow. It's time they open the books on the UFO topic.
You know that